Hi, I'm Sakshi, and this is Womaniya, a space for every story whispered, buried, and waiting to be told. Have you ever found yourself replaying memories, not because you miss them, but because you wish you would have done something differently? Maybe you wish you would have spoken up, walked away, held on, or let go, or simply chosen yourself. I think we've all met regret, and if regret had a sound, it would simply be, I should have. Sometimes, don't you get lost in a series of thoughts? One memory leading to the other, one what if leading to the next. You remember situations where you should have taken a stand, where you should have said no, but you didn't. Not because you agreed, but not because you wanted to, but because at that moment you didn't have the courage. Or maybe you simply didn't know you had a choice. Sometimes regrets are small, ridiculously small, like thinking, I really didn't need 20 saris for my wedding, or agreeing to decisions you truly never believed in. Because everyone around you said, यही होता है, and somewhere you stopped asking, पर क्या मुझे ये चाहिए था? Sometimes the regrets are much bigger. The relationship you stayed in longer than you should have, the conversation you avoided, the apology you never gave, or the apology you deserved but never received. Or maybe the regret isn't something you did, it's something you never even tried. Sometimes life doesn't close the doors, we do. And isn't it strange how our mind rarely visits the moments which went right? It goes back again and again to the ones we wish we could rewrite. And I've realized something. Most regrets aren't about the decisions. They're about silences. They are things we never said out, the boundaries we never drew, the dreams we quietly folded away, because they didn't fit into the life everyone expected us to live in. Especially as a woman, we are often taught to adjust, to keep peace, to think about everyone else, to not be too much, whatever too much even means. How many times we smiled when we really wanted to say something else? And slowly, those little compromises become a life we don't even remember choosing. But here's something I've been thinking about lately. What if the version of you who made those decisions was simply doing the best she could? Maybe she wasn't weak. Maybe she was young. Maybe she was scared. Maybe she was just trying to make everyone happy. Maybe she simply didn't know that her voice mattered too. We often judge a younger self using the wisdom we gain now, but that's not fair because that version of you exists only because of every tiny decision that were made, even the mistakes, even the regrets. I've also realized regret changes with us. It's every stage of life brings a different version of it, which makes you wonder maybe regret is simply proof that we are growing. Does that mean we should not regret anything? No, regret has a purpose. Sometimes it teaches us courage. Sometimes it reminds us what truly matters. Sometimes it's life simply whispering, next time choose differently. So maybe the goal isn't to erase regret because we can't. The goal is to stop carrying it like punishment and start carrying it like wisdom. Because the life we are living today is built from hundreds of tiny decisions. Some we are proud of, some we change, but tomorrow we'll make another one, and maybe that's enough. If this episode reminded you of a version of yourself, be kind to her. She is doing the best she could with what she knew at that time. And today, you know a little more. So choose with a little more courage. Love yourself with a little more kindness. I'm right here with you. This is Womaniya by Sakshi. See you in the next one.